Long before the ages of men or elves, when the world was still young, the great Dwarven king Durin the First wandered the misty valleys and high peaks of the Misty Mountains. Among these peaks, he found a vast, untouched mountain filled with incredible riches beneath its surface. In the heart of this mountain, Durin beheld a great lake, clear as glass, and when he gazed into it, he saw stars shining back at him, even though it was day. Taking this as a sign, he founded Khazad-dûm, meaning Dwaradelf or Dwaro Mansion, in the common tongue which would become the most wondrous and renowned of all Dwarven realms. Under Durin's leadership, the Dwarves began to carve their city deep into the mountain, creating towering halls, columns, and bridges that glimmered with torchlight. Khazad-dûm became the center of Dwarven culture, and the Dwarves there were known for their masterful craftsmanship and mining skills. They discovered vast veins of precious metals, including gold and gemstones, but their most treasured find was mithril, a metal both light and strong, with a gleam like silver that never tarnished. Mithril became synonymous with Khazad-dûm, and its value was beyond that of gold. As ages passed, Khazad-dûm expanded, delving deeper into the mountain. The Dwarves forged alliances with the Elves, particularly with the Noldoran Elves of a region. Together, they constructed the grand doors of Durin, the entrance to Khazad-dûm from the west, adorned with Elvish and Dwarvish craftsmanship. Through these gates, a steady flow of trade and knowledge passed between Dwarves and Elves. But as the centuries passed, Khazad-dûm's wealth and prosperity drew envious eyes. Dark creatures stirred in the depths, and rumors spread of a terrible shadow that had awoken far beneath the mountain. The Dwarves had dug too deeply in search of mithril, disturbing something ancient and sinister, a Balrog of Morgoth. This creature, known as Durin's Bane, unleashed terror upon the Dwarves. Durin VI, the then king, was slain by the beast, and Khazad-dûm fell into chaos. Many Dwarves were forced to flee, abandoning the home their ancestors had carved over thousands of years. After the departure of the Dwarves, Khazad-dûm, now known as Moria, was overtaken by darkness and decay. Orcs, trolls, and other foul creatures moved in, and the halls once filled with Dwarven song and light fell silent. For centuries, it became a place of legend, spoken of only with a sense of fear and loss. In the Third Age, the fate of Khazad-dûm briefly sparked hope when Bane, a descendant of the House of Durin, attempted to reclaim the ancient halls with a small company of dwarves. For a few years they succeeded, bringing light and laughter back to Moria. But their joy was short-lived, as they too fell to the orcs and the lurking terror of Durin's Bane. Bane perished, and the attempt to restore Khazad-dûm ended in tragedy. When the Fellowship of the Ring entered Moria centuries later, they walked among the ruins of a once great kingdom. The remnants of Balin's doomed expedition served as a grim reminder of the power of Moria's curse. The Fellowship encountered the deadly Balrog, and it was in Moria that Gandalf the Grey sacrificed himself in a battle to allow the others to escape. Yet the legacy of Khazad-dûm endures. Though its people were scattered and its glory faded, the tales of its magnificence and the skill of its creators remain treasured in the hearts of all dwarves. And it is said that one day, when the shadow of Durin's Bane is gone, Khazad-dûm might be reclaimed and restored to the glory it once knew under the stars reflected in the lake before its doors.